Americans honored the memory of Martin Luther King today. Atlanta's Ebenezer Baptist Church, where Dr. King once preached, was packed for a celebration. While 5,000 volunteers turned out for a day of service in Philadelphia, and people marched along Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in New Orleans. But Adriana Diaz takes us to another street where a tribute to Dr. King has divided a city.
When Kansas City's historic Paseo Boulevard was renamed for Dr. King last year, Reverend Dr. Vernon Howard Jr. thought of the children who would see it.
I was a young boy walking up and down the street when I was exposed to people who were conscious of my struggles. It was an inspiration to me.
But it soon became a dream deferred.
When the decision came down to remove his name, what was that like for you?
Pain, disappointment, betrayal. Dr. King shed his blood for the rights of African Americans to vote.
Paseo is one of our oldest boulevards.
Kelly Jones lives on the street and says many are attached to the name Paseo. Upset that all residents weren't consulted, her group, Save the Paseo, fought for a public vote, and 65% of voters chose Paseo.
You know, some people hearing about this story for the first time may be surprised or find it interesting that a black community would oppose this renaming.
We're not opposing the renaming. No one is opposing Martin Luther King. We just simply want it to be heard. It was no engagement on people that actually live on Paseo.
Kansas City, Missouri is again one of 3 big cities without a street named after Dr. King. That isn't the reputation Mayor Quinton Lucas wants.
Nobody wants to see a headline on the CBS Evening News that says Kansas City did this thing. We will make sure that we recognize Dr. King both this year, long into the future.
These signs will come down soon, and the public is submitting new ideas for a tribute.
Shakespeare talked about what's in a name, and I think we learned from this that there can be a heck of a lot.
Especially when the name is Martin Luther King Jr. Adriana Diaz, CBS News, Kansas City, Missouri.